It's a rivalry that only takes a few words, and you line up on one side or the other.
It's the Buckeyes against the world, man.
Names and phrases that set off bitter lines of loyalty. Woody and Bo, the 10-year war.
And they're tearing down Michigan's.
The Big House, the Shoe, Tressel, Carr, Boston, and Woodson. Harmon, Brady, Wheatley, and Howard. Archie, Eddie, Troy, and Zeke.
Into the end zone.
O-H-I-O.
You trust your brother today, man. You do your job, and he's gonna do that.
Hail to the victors.
All them pain, all that sweat, all that grind. For what? Come out here and ball.
Dwayne, Shea, Meyer, Harbaugh, Wolverines, Buckeyes.
I mean, this is a little sauce right here.
Throws in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Words that mean so much to the greatest rivalry in sports. This is the game.
We are ready for one of the rivalries that defines this sport. Ohio State versus Michigan. The scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, take on the 16th ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this team to get us going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Wolverines offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Michigan versus Ohio State. I don't have to say too much more, but a lot was said after last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus. A lot of jawing. Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on and win the national championship.
Usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company, dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field and what the results are of this year's game. Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary group that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. With the catch, it's Tate. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, escapes the tackle. He escapes one man. They'll get swallowed up in the play and taken down.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking for some space. It's Peoples. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's Sayin. Catch made on the right side. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Ohio State 7, Michigan 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Incomplete. Offense facing fourth down.
The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pass complete on a crosser. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clear play by the defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. It's a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none struggled and blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So a field goal attempt coming now. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's McCulley.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Tate. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Using his legs. It's Peoples. Here he goes. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tight end makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Buckeyes churn out another 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. With sure hands, it's Peoples. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Bootleg looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 17.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback still with the football. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He's going to hand this off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first.
Breaks into the clear. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going to take off here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. It's Simpson. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Play action here on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. They mix it up with a run. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down. Really living up to that reputation. of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
First down and 10 now. Pulls it in. It's Tate. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's second down. QB decides to keep it here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down, prevent the first down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To keeper. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to pass. It's Sayin. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Breaks free. He's in the clear. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they're backed up at their own 14. And he keeps it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Play call here, 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. They kick it away for the second time. Fair catch made near the 45. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Haynes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. What a kick. It's good from 55.
But this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Sayin. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Physical run earns the first down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, he's going to be a little bit short here. And listen, I'm all for quarterbacks protecting themselves and sliding to avoid a big hit. But sometimes you just want to see him muscle it out and pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run it here. Eludes a tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. To throw, it's Sayin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ohio State 24, Michigan.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
38, set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Moore. No, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Game moves into the 35, first down again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On the ground, it's Peoples. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Sayan. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half. Maybe things are starting to change.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not letting him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's saying. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. A running play called on 4th down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score. This Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 31, Michigan 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On the run, it's Marshall. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Tailback takes the handoff again.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Wolverines will have to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. It's a shotgun run call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. Now here he goes. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt.
The extra point.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ohio State 38, Michigan 6.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Breaking tackles. And it's good for a 1st down at the 36.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Let's fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Nice grab. It's Moore.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Checks this down to the running back. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Wolverines are on the move here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Using his legs, it's Marshall. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display for watching guys getting the ball, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth. In the orderly crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get 4 positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Has caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the 1st down marker.
And Coach Alexa sent out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Bringing it out, it's Simpson. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quick throw to the left. But get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. The Wolverines are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. Run down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good.
Kick is good. That makes the score Ohio State 41, Michigan 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Kick it off.
Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Sayin. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line. He's in the clear. Defense picks it up on the run.
eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Look out. Room to run here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. One catch is hauled in. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on a jet sweep. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wrap down the middle. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Leaning on the run game here. He gets loose. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Hey, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.